If you have curly hair, then this video is for you. You have curly hair and many envy your pretty natural curls. However, curly and frizzy hair requires a lot of attention. In fact, it has the unfortunate tendency to be dry, and nourishing care is necessary to avoid having hair that looks like straw. Curly hair, their nature scrutinized. Spring, volume, these are the words that come to mind when we think of curls. However, curly hair is also characterized by its dryness and fragility, not to mention its tendency to curl in wet weather. What makes some people have completely straight hair, while others have curly hair? Genetics, of course. Genes determine whether hair follicles will be flat or curved. If they are flat, the hair will grow straight; if they are curved, they will grow curly or frizzy, if the curvature is very accentuated. The concern is that with each curl, the keratin scales lift a little so that the movement can take place, which weakens the hair. In addition, the twisted side of curly hair prevents the sebum produced by the scalp from being evenly distributed over the hair. It then lacks hydration and becomes more fragile, it becomes dry. To counterbalance this, curly hair therefore particularly needs to be nourished and hydrated. The undisputed enemy of curly hair is humidity. As soon as it starts to drizzle, you can be sure that your hair will be invaded by these little frizzies that you will do without. To understand this phenomenon, you should know that your hair is mainly made up of keratin molecules. However, in the presence of water, the links between these molecules tighten and they fold up in a way on themselves. Result, while straight hair tends to wave, yours curls more than usual and ends up frizzy. The solution? Hydration, again and again. You have therefore understood it well. What your curls need above all else is hydration, the objective being to smooth the scales. Thus sheathed, the cuticle will be somewhat waterproofed, which will reduce the harmful flow of moisture between the hair and the environment. Your curls will then be better defined and full of spring. A brief overview of the products and gestures that can help your curly hair. The steps to take to effectively take care of your curly hair: fragility, dryness, frizz, your beautiful curls. See all the colors. In order to preserve this beautiful natural hair. Spring, discover the steps to take to put an end to your moribund curls. Avoid detangling your hair when dry, opt for detangling after applying your conditioner, nourishing mask, or detangling balm using a wide tooth comb. When you dry your hair, dab it gently rather than rubbing it with the towel, otherwise you will end up with dull, rough hair, the cuticles having been turned upside down, and full of knots. Style your hair simply with your fingers, so as not to break your curls, and let it air dry. The heat of the hair dryer weakens your beautiful curls. Opt for a diffuser and a low temperature for beautiful curls and preserved hair. Invest in silk or satin pillowcases, which are more curl preserving than cotton. When you wake up, if your curls are loose, spray a little shea and argan oil elixir oil on your hair, then scrunch it with your hands to restore vigor to your hair in the blink of an eye. Loops. Your curls are fragile, so avoid excessively aggressive smoothing and straightening as much as possible. Heat and chemicals make your hair more porous, fluffy, and overall even drier and more indomitable. Our advice: simply accept the sublime nature of your curly hair. In summer, the sun, the wind, the sand further weaken your hair by attacking keratin, its main constituent, responsible for its elasticity, permeability, and resistance. To avoid drying out your hair even more, carefully oil your curls, tie your hair up, not too tight, and protect it with a nice hat. Avoid getting them wet when swimming, and if this is not possible, rinse them with fresh water after each bath. The beauty routine for curly hair at the top. To preserve your beautiful natural curls, Le Petit Marseille has concocted a wellness routine to sublimate and nourish your beautiful curly